The lost treasure of the Knights Templar and pirates buried gold deep underground, and the Vikings sailed there before Columbus, according to legend. However, new evidence suggests that the Romans may have also been on Oak Island. The search for these artifacts was difficult and nearly cost a man his life. One of the biggest mysteries of all is Bole 10X, a deep, dangerous, water-filled shaft that has been the focus of treasure hunters for decades. 80's Dan Blanken's ship is one of Oak Island's most devoted. Because borehole 10X is 235 feet deep and begins with a 181-foot vertical drop through a reinforced steel and concrete shaft, it was not an easy excavation, despite searchers' belief that it could lead to whatever was very deep down. Narrows into a tunnel that is barely 27 inches wide, 44 tons long, and completely obscured by murky water with no light. Two professional divers, Harvey Morash and Michael Gartz, were brought in to investigate 10X by the Lagena brothers. They were aware of the risks but were unprepared for what transpired. Michael would act as a safety diver while Harvey descended, and the crew on the surface would stay in touch through an underwater communication system. However, things started to fall apart a few minutes into the dive with no signal or voice. The team on the surface had no idea if Michael was safe, and they tried to call his name but could not find him. In summary, Oak Island has been a mystery for centuries, with legends suggesting Vikings sailed there before Columbus, the lost treasure of the Knights Templar, and pirates buried gold deep underground. The mysterious Boral 10X remains a mystery, and the Lagena brothers' plan to explore it was not well prepared for the risks involved. The team was in a panic as they were underwater, unable to communicate or find Michael. They tried tapping on the pipe to send signals, but no sign of him. The surface people were tense while some experts contend that it is a contemporary fake or the result of 19th century craftsmanship. Others think that because of its distinctive metal composition at discovery, it may be a real ancient item. For more than 2 centuries, Oak Island has teased history buffs and treasure hunters with various finds that seem to contradict this. For instance, Roman-style crossbow bolts that matched the design of bolts used by the Roman soldiers were discovered on the island. Some contend that they came via trade routes much later in history, maybe during the era of European exploration. Others propose that this could indicate that the Romans or someone with a weapon came to this region of the world much before the Vikings or Columbus. Researchers continue to debate the famous lead cross found at Smith's Cove. One theory suggests it may be even older, possibly dating back to the Roman era, while another links it to the Knights Templar, a mysterious order that allegedly traveled across the Atlantic to hide their treasures. One of the largest debates in the history of the island has been raised by the discovery of the Oak Island sword, which has raised questions about whether the Romans actually lived there. The island is known for presenting items that don't make sense, including what some people claim to be Roman artifacts. The little North American island of Oak Island has been the scene of several archaeological disc finds and discussions. After the cross was examined, the lead composition was linked to southern France, which was formerly a Roman colony. This could indicate that an expedition from antiquity arrived at Oak Island millennia before anybody else did. Researchers have been trying to read the inscriptions on the 90T stone found deep within the money pit for years, and some people think the markings resemble Phoenician or Roman Eros letters. This is another intriguing discovery. The odd stone platforms and roadways discovered beneath Smith's Cove were purposefully constructed by someone rather than existing naturally. Some academics think these structures mimic ancient European engineering and may be related to Roman aqueducts or highways. Another significant controversy arose when a Roman coin was purportedly discovered close to Oak Island, but its precise origin remained unknown. This begs the issue of why an ancient Roman coin would be in the vicinity of Oak Island. Although the enigmatic wreckage at Mahone Bay has not yet been thoroughly investigated, sonar scans indicate that it may be ancient, possibly dating back to the 1400s or earlier, predating Columbus. If there is any evidence linking this wreck to the Romans, it would be revolutionary, but others believe it may be far older and potentially connected to medieval or ancient seafaring fars. Strange discoveries on Oak Island, like wooden platforms and underground tunnels, imply that someone was around for a long period before the official chronology permits. The problem with that theory is that many of these artifacts and structures predate documented colonial history. The sheer number of unexplained artifacts and structures suggests someone was here long ago, whether it was explorers, treasure hunters, or an unidentified civilization history leaving its mark on the island. Skeptics contend that many of these discoveries could be explained by later European travelers or early settlers.
He went to college for engineering, tried out law, and then went back to being an entrepreneur. Marty's entrepreneurial spirit led him to own several businesses, including Heritage Sustainable Energy, noted for its contributions to renewable energy. His personal life reflects his professional success, with a supportive family and luxurious properties across the U.S. He owns grand homes in Kingsford and Cleveland, symbols of his financial triumph. Marty's involvement in oil and gas has not been without controversy, reflecting broader debates in the industry. Public scrutiny and criticism of his business ventures often mirror the larger challenges in the energy sector, showing that wealth doesn't always shield one from public criticism. As Rick Lagina's story continues, his brother Marty showcases his skills in both engineering and business, proving that the Lagina brothers' path is far from over. The Lagina family's story is a complex blend of personal successes, professional challenges, and their public image. Marty, an engineer, has evolved from an engineer to a legal expert, then to a reality TV star and business bigwig, showcasing a life of constant growth and adaptation. Alex, on the other hand, helps carry the Lagina name forward, making him a key figure in both the media and business worlds. Their story stretches far beyond just hunting for old treasures. It's about navigating the tough world of modern entrepreneurship while dealing with the spotlight. As they handle the pressures of public attention along with their business and personal aims, the Lagina brothers demonstrate their resilience and strategic thinking needed to thrive in both the public eye and the business world. Their ongoing story, filled with ups and downs.
During the final excavation on Oak Island, researchers made a dreadful discovery. It will alter everything we thought we knew about the enigmatic past of the island. Prepare to uncover the Oak Island mystery that has captivated treasure hunters for centuries. Let's immediately begin the video. Oak Island has been the site of numerous intriguing discoveries over the years, including fragments of ancient parchment, chunks of rusty iron, and even a stone with intricate engravings. However, we now have some mind-blowing updates regarding the horrifying discovery made during excavation on Oak Island. Join us as we explore the mysteries of Oak Island and unearth the truth about this extraordinary discovery. As soon as the television program The Curse of Oak Island made a horrifying discovery at the bottom of the money pit, the situation rapidly deteriorated. The Oak Island personnel closely monitored the B4C shaft excavation in the money pit region. As the crew approached a depth of approximately 90 feet, they detected abundant traces of silver and gold. The team's astounding discovery sparked intense speculation that they may have discovered the approximate location of the mysterious money pit or stumbled upon a network of tunnels that could lead to a hidden treasure chamber. Despite having reached the most thrilling phase of the excavation, the team remained resolute and unyielding, refusing to give up until the objective was reached. The team's confidence increased when they discovered a 90-foot deep tunnel, which they interpreted as a sign that they were coming closer to the original money pit. They were unfazed by the arduous voyage they had undertaken thus far, fueled by their unwavering conviction that their dogged pursuit was bringing them closer to discovering the legendary secrets concealed deep within the mysterious money pit. Frightful discovery at Oak Island during final excavation has been an exciting journey for those who appreciate witnessing the discovery of historical artifacts. The team had been anxiously awaiting progress in the excavation of the money pit region in the hopes of discovering the elusive treasure that has fascinated generations. Every time they dug, they awaited the next scoop or grasp with bated breath, hoping it would be the breakthrough they had been seeking. As they dug deeper, the team discovered scattered fragments of wood that formed a crucial historical puzzle. Among the dispersed remains, they discovered a large and impressive iron object that appeared to be from a bygone era, perhaps as far back as the 1700s. This fortunate discovery provided a glimmer of optimism, indicating that they were moving closer to their ultimate objective, the legendary money pit. However, their journey to unveil the mysteries concealed beneath the surface of the earth took an unexpected turn. At the approximate 130-foot depth of the B4C shaft, just as they were gaining momentum, they were confronted with a shocking discovery: a formidable bedrock formation impeding their progress. This geological impediment sent shockwaves throughout the team, halting their progress and plunging them into a domain of uncertainty. The team's efforts uncovered evidence of a concealed treasure despite encountering obstacles. They dug 5 enormous shafts over the course of several months and discovered indications of its existence. As they were on the verge of disclosing a long-held secret, these discoveries inspired renewed optimism. However, pursuing the money pit had been an arduous and challenging endeavor for centuries. The quest was fraught with obstacles that required unwavering resolve and originality. Motivated by the possibility of acquiring a priceless treasure that had eluded countless others, the team descended into the money pit in search of the enigmatic treasure. The crew began a difficult mission with the knowledge that obstacles lay ahead. They actively sought out new technologies and strategies to surmount the obstacles. They pursued the treasure with great determination, expecting that their efforts would pay off. However, their journey was not solely motivated by prosperity. Oak Island's search for the money pit had a deeper significance. The exploration was motivated by a desire to uncover the mysterious mysteries that had captivated people for centuries. With each stage, the team delved deeper into Oak Island's complexities, driven by an insatiable desire to uncover its hidden truths. The team's unwavering dedication to unraveling Oak Island's mysteries was demonstrated by their unflinching pursuit. Their unyielding determination and tenacity accentuated the noble pursuit of knowledge and discovery, resulting in an enduring tale that will forever be associated with human curiosity. Oak Island has been an enigma for centuries, attracting the attention of treasure hunters, historians, and conspiracy theorists.